Alright, it's been a while since I made a video, but things I see going on in this world, it's people getting falsely accused way before they even have a chance of proving that they're innocent. I mean, it used to be innocent until proven guilty. Now you're guilty and good luck trying to prove yourself innocent. Things like I see people on YouTube that I watch religiously, all of their videos. I get all their notifications on all their platforms that they're on. But mainly what I watch is on YouTube. I got 3 individuals that I watch on there very religiously. And I saw one today saying their channel is getting restricted. They already had one channel actually removed because YouTube claims that they were putting out false information, falsely accusing them of putting out false information. And all it was is their opinion of what they thought at the time what's going to happen in the future, what they were predicting from what writing they saw on the wall, is the way he puts it. He just puts things together and he just puts pieces together and analyzes it and predicts what he thinks is going to actually happen. It's just his opinion. There's no facts to it except the facts that he presents that shows what information that he has gathered of facts that makes him feel that certain incidents, certain things are going to take place because of it. And they restrict him from his channel from a video of last year. Now this is after they already taken down one channel that he had over 100,000 subscribers on. Even got his play button. Now they're restricting him from his next YouTube channel. And I watched every video he has on that channel. Nothing that he has said was false information, misleading. It was his opinion, what he just predicting that's going to happen. Because he sees A, B, and C happening, he thinks that's going to lead to this, whatever he thought that was going to happen. Even after now, what he was predicting that was going to go wrong actually came true. It's actually happening. But they still won't reinstate or admit that they were wrong. Falsely accused. I know how that feels. We all probably been or know somebody that's been in Facebook jail over petty stuff. I mean, I was in Facebook jail for sometimes 30 days, but just calling somebody arrogant or stupid or they need help, or you can keep thinking that way if it makes you sleep better, or apparently you don't do research on the facts. Any of them comments has gotten me banned one shape or form of another on Facebook. I can't send message. I can't post. I couldn't put thumbs up, thumbs down. Pretty much I can just surf Facebook and look and read and watch videos. I couldn't put any content of any shape or form on there at times. And here I am, I see people on YouTube that has made a channel repeatedly after I have reported it. And sometimes the channel does get taken down, but within a week or less, channel comes back up with the same name, 0 subscriber, because I know it's a new channel. That shows that it's a new channel. And the channel ID is different, so I know it's a new channel. Doing fraudulent activity right in the broad daylight on YouTube. And there's a few of their channels named the same thing that has never been taken down, even though I reported it multiple times. And here's somebody that's given their opinion. And they show why they feel that way, why they feel that that's going to happen, or certain things are going to come about because of A, B, C, and D, or whatever. Rather you believe it or not, when they show it and present it, you may have a different opinion. Everybody does. You don't have to agree with everybody. That's the wonderfulness of human race. Everybody can have their own opinion. But should we be penalized or be falsely accused of something just because it don't fit somebody else's narrative or their beliefs or their opinions? If it don't fit somebody's opinion, or a person don't agree with what you're saying, they claim that you are giving out false information. But that's their opinion. You know, if I say something and somebody says, I'm sorry, but you're giving out false information. Well, that's my opinion of your opinion. We all have the right to do so. But should we be penalized for it? No. If I say, well, you know, if this keeps going on, I believe this is going to happen. And somebody says, no, I don't think you're right. I think you're just giving out false information. Rather not if it actually happens or not. I and the other person has the right to agree to disagree and go on our merry ways. But we shouldn't be penalized and wiped off, you know, off of platforms completely or partially. We shouldn't be locked up, as I was, for over 500 days for being falsely accused of something that I knew that I didn't do. Didn't have a criminal record, still don't have one. After 500 some days, they just like, oh, we made a mistake. You can go home now. And it's getting worse. It's kind of scary. If technology has gotten where it's at now from 15 years ago, what it used to be then, what is it going to be 15 years from now? Is it going to make everything else worse? Is there things going to be exposed, or people will have more ways of falsely accusing the people? Don't know. Just like I see people complaining that they can't get nowhere in their life and they don't have no money and all. But at the same time, they don't post anything on Facebook and YouTube and all that. And they can't give me any reason why Well, the only thing I can say is, well, you got a phone. It's a smartphone, and Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and many other ones are free. So it's not costing you the money. Just a little bit of time. There's some platforms that you can't put a video up, but, for 1 minute. 1 minute video is the maximum you can put on it. There's plenty of places you can do. But that's another whole video. It's just people complain and complain about any and everything that they can complain about. But falsely accusing people just needs to stop. But I know it won't. It's just going to get worse. I hate seeing people falsely accusing others. Because I've been in them shoes. I know how it feels. Even a young couple sitting at the table in a restaurant that I saw. And I heard somebody on the other side of us looking over and whispering about that couple. Both of the individuals, the couple, were on their cell phones instead of talking to each other. And they said, how rude can they be to come here to eat and all, and they not even willing to sit there and put the phones down long enough to be able to talk to each other while they have a nice meal. It's falsely accusing somebody. You don't know what they're doing on the phone. And after the couple that was making the complaint to themselves, among themselves, I kindly walked over to the couple and found out that they knew that that table was actually talking about them. I said, out of curiosity, I said, I don't accuse anybody of anything. I said, what you doing on on your smartphone? On eBay, and some things actually sold. I looked at him, I said, so you sitting here waiting for your meal to get here, and you put up some things on eBay and some things actually sold. So you mean you sat here waiting on your meal and you sold something that will pay for the meal that you're sitting and waiting on? He said, well, I never thought about that. He said, but yeah, you're right. He says, I'm sitting here selling something and it's actually going to pay for the meal that I'm waiting on. I said, well, I don't see nothing wrong with that. I said, sometimes I'll sit at the table as long as they don't have music playing in the background. Get on my, have my lapel mic here, plug it in my cell phone, my smartphone, hit the record button, audio, and make a podcast. I'll drive down the road. People say you're talking to yourself. No, I'm talking to my cell phone. You just don't know it. Falsely accusing me of something else. You don't even know the whole story. It's a fast-paced world. We don't have time. We don't need to take time and falsely accuse of people of things that you have no idea of what they're doing. Even if you do know what they're doing, shut up. It's their life, not yours. Life is hard enough. You don't need to go around and try to nitpick and find faults in everybody that you come across. I wish it was back like it was in the back of the days, that gentlemen open the doors for other people, not just for their lady, but you walking up to a store and you see a elderly couple getting ready to go in. You kind of speed up, kind of jog a little around them, open up the door and let them into the store or out. You see somebody pushing a cart back up to the store because they just unloaded their product in their vehicle, and you're going into the store. Grab the cart and say, I'll take that for you. You don't have to walk all the way back up. I'm going up to the store anyway. Just the little things that makes the world a little better, little by little. Them days seem to be non-existing anymore. Everybody just wants to accuse somebody of something to make themselves feel better, or accuse somebody of something regardless if they did it or not, or not even relevant if makes any sense if they did it or not, just to have something to say, to try to make themselves look better than the person that they're trying to put down. You're only putting down yourself when you make them kind of comments. I've seen people on YouTube videos that would stand and block a parking spot when there's, 4 or 5, if not more, vacant spots next to that one. It's not during Christmas or anything like that. Even if it was, it still shouldn't be done. Saying, my friend's coming around and this is our parking spot. I thought that was just somebody doing that to make a video on YouTube to get, make a video for people to laugh at. Until I saw it myself in person in my own town, I'm like, really? And I even asked the person, I'm like, are y'all making a video, huh? I'm like, no, they're taking my parking spot. And I'm going to, this is my parking spot. I'm not going to let them take it. I'm like, really? It's crazy. I'm afraid where this world is going. It's not getting any better. People getting falsely accused. I had people in there some that I came friends with that was falsely accused. And they were there when I went there. They were already there. They got released maybe a month or two before I did. And all the charges against them was dropped, and he got a letter showing that they were wrong and everything. I'm like, why do you make a person sit there that long, never go to court? Neither did I. I never went to court for any of it. Never saw the inside of the courtroom. Just sat there, day in, day out. And every now and then I have somebody to visit, for 45 minutes, I think it was. It's really, it has saddened me to a very deep depth that I thought would never be touched. It's heartbreaking seeing where this world's going and just wondering where it's going to end up. People get falsely accused, and it's not just everyday people. I mean, we see it in the government too. People getting way high, that's just as high as you can get, being accused of something, and then years later, come to find out, it was all lies. And it was proven that it was all lies. But the ones that was falsely accusing the people or the person, have they been punished? No. But time will tell if they ever do get punished.